Hello and welcome to day 7 for my December daily album. This is my spread from yesterday. I'm still waiting for a photo there. So I'm working on the back of this transparency. And I have those photos that I showed you in yesterday's video of my daughter and I, which I'm thinking of simply layering up on top of the transparency here with a pairing of 2 of these cards from this 6x4 card that I kind of gutted to save them. These are from In a Creative Bubble. So I'm going to go with that colour scheme and probably bring in the yellow and the darker one, pretty much like that. Add some journaling to one, embellishment to another, and my number. And then I'm thinking, because this is so coordinated, it almost looks like one whole spread, but it isn't. I'm going to put one of the In a Creative Bubble vertical 6x4 cards as an insert, so just to kind of break it up really. I'm going to use this one, Having Ourselves the Merriest of Times, for this story. I could punch holes directly into it, but I think because I want to extend it out a tiny touch, I am going to add just a strip of pattern paper to it and then punch holes in the pattern paper. So that will go here. And on this side, bringing in some of those cards, I'm going to leave it blank for now, because when my auntie goes through her photos, or I'm going to get a photo of her hopefully for there, I'm going to see if she has another cooking photo, because there's this in the kitchen currently baking tasty treats card, which I really liked for this spread, but couldn't make it work. But I will be able to make it work if I add it onto the back of this, so that will be perfect. So I'm kind of holding space for that one. I don't know what I'll actually put on it. I'd like to put another photo on it because I've already told my story, but if she hasn't got photos, I think I might just embellish or extend the story so that I can still use that card because I really like it. Yeah, so that's my starting point. This over here with some pattern paper, these here, some twine, journaling, embellishments, nice and simple. I've got that blue heart that I showed you still sat over here because I'd like that to come in somewhere. So nice and simple again. Yeah, so let me find some pattern paper that will work for this and get everything taken out of the album so it's a bit easier to work with. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is add baker's twine to the top of each of these before I adhere them onto that transparency. I'll probably trim the edges so they're a little bit more uniform. It's going really dull again here outside, so the lighting is a little bit dark over here. Sorry about that. And I think what I'm going to bring in, even though it's got nothing to do with the story, is a gingerbread house, because I want to use one. And I want one of these for writing, which I'm probably going to use this one up here for the journaling, and then this one down here for embellishment and number. So I think I'm just going to go with a gingerbread house, or I might even put the number up here because I haven't actually got that much to say for this story. Actually, yeah. Tack that just slightly. Actually, lift it. I've got some word phrase stickers I want to bring in first. I've just brought in that kind of creamy coloured one there from Ali Edwards, an All December Daily, creating a little triangle of embellishment there. And then I was going to bring in, I think that's going to be a little too big at the top. Yeah, a bit too top heavy. I was going to bring in some gold, but I could bring in these actually along the bottom. The number I think is going to go on to this card. Let's just see. I might tack that there lightly. I really enjoy working on small canvases at December, you know, kind of bringing in lots of fun textures and details. So far, I would say all of my products have been printable, I think, in this. It's been one paper, that Rosa Studio paper from the file folder day, that wasn't a printable. Other than that, everything has been printable. So I really enjoy bringing in other textures to kind of showcase other textures. Yeah, that's cute. So that's going to go here. I wonder if my normal adhesive will stick to the transparency well enough. Let's see, shall we? I'll tack that on while I'm waiting. That's going to go there, like that, I would say. Let's see. So I'm going to copy that, then have those 3 gold dots at the bottom. I'll probably just handwrite on here, I think. My desk is a little bit messy. I don't like. Need to get to my trimmer. Trim this off. This is a scrap of paper from a Tracy Reed Designs collection. I put that on the wrong side. Nope. And where would I ideally like this to sit? I'd like it to kind of cover like that, but that's going to be a lot of pattern. So maybe there. Yeah, it's probably going to be too much pattern showing, to be honest. Let me just get it stuck on and then see. I'm going to give it plenty of pattern and see how much I like or dislike that. And take it from there. Actually go from the top because there's a bit of trimming to need to do at the bottom. Oh, that's annoying. Does anyone else's trimmer do that? It is so frustrating when it happens. There we go. Yeah, sticking nicely, so that's good. Okay, I've put one of those gold dots over there, so I've got that visual triangle of dots. I am going to bring in the blue heart because I want some blue on this card. And then what I'm going to do, because that doesn't give me much space, I am going to type this up. I've got quite a lot of journaling that I want to type up for my daughter's story album anyway. So I'm going to type my journaling onto sticker paper and adhere that on there. And then what that means is that if I have no photo to add on here, I can add on a much longer story about my auntie and the baking. So that will work well. So that is a really simple spread, but that is just about it. I need to print to cut some holes, punch some holes in here, and that will sit about there in the album. And then when it closes, it will sit here, probably with this on the top and another strip of pattern paper there. Or if not, another one of these sentiment cards on there for that baking story for day 6. So super simple, super easy and quick, but also super cute. I'm not going to adhere this down just yet, in case anything happens with the sticker paper when I stick it down, in case I have to reprint or anything like that. So I'm going to leave that just loose for now. Thank you so much for watching yet another simple video. Tomorrow's is going to be even more simple because what I'm working with is these. I don't actually have anything. I've just got to take some print off some selfies, adhere them to the back, and that will probably be it for this one, which yeah, so who knows what tomorrow's will look like. I've just got to get the number on there and that's it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good December so far. I hope you're enjoying watching this project. I hope if you are doing December Daily, I hope you're enjoying the process as well and really kind of embracing it and the creative opportunities that it brings to do some creative work every day. So thank you for watching and bye for now.